I want to get right into things, and I have something to say. So I don't even know how to get into this.
Yeah.
Jason, okay. I love you. No.
Did you pull the trigger?
What?
Did you pull the trigger?
I did.
Oh, you did? Today?
I did, yeah.
Whoa, when did that happen?
This morning.
Oh, that's why you were late here.
Yes.
Oh.
So
you're feeling a lot. I'll let you explain. You feeling good?
Okay, well, first, let me tell you what we're talking about. This is a weird thing that maybe isn't... I asked a couple of people if I should talk about this, on the podcast, and they gave me mixed responses. But here's the breakdown.
Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification to get notified about new posts and to help the channel grow.
So I had I love my car. I love the Tesla. Tesla's my favorite car. I love what Elon Musk is doing with his 2 other companies or 4 other companies or whatever he has. I love his whole mission. I love everything he's doing. I'm just completely in love with the car, the company, the people, whatever.
The car is like going to the 4 Seasons. That's how great the car is.
The car is the best.
I would have never, ever thought of it. I would have never thought to buy one. But once you are inside it is wonderful.
Period. So I thought it would be a good thing to invest in Tesla, in stocks. And stocks, for those of you guys who don't know, are something that I can't really explain to you guys because I don't really understand it myself. But so today, this morning, after thinking about it for a while, I invested in stocks. And I invested in Tesla. And this is the reason I did it is because okay, I'm just going to say how much I put because it doesn't make... This is the tough part of saying how much I put without sounding like a douchebag or sound like an idiot. I probably sound like an idiot. That's fine. I put $1 million into the Tesla stock today, which is a lot. And it's not a little for me at all. It's a lot for me. And the reason now I have a lot of explaining to do, especially for my parents who are now finding out about this.
You did what?
You did what? Because, okay, so here's the situation I find myself in constantly. I think I have a super insane job that's just completely amazing, and it allows me to do the coolest thing and get paid very, very handsomely. And one of my biggest fears, other than getting sick, is losing the job and losing this income. So I feel like it's a constant fight with me, figuring out what do I do when this all ends? Because everything comes to an end. I can't vlog for the rest of my life. I may not even have. I probably won't have the influence I have now for the rest of my life. So I'm always finding ways to diversify my income, and I took a very aggressive way of doing that by going into stocks. But this morning, I've been following the Tesla stock for a couple months now, about 7-8 months, which makes me a professional. And it makes me 100% know what I'm doing. And I went to, before I made this investment, I went to my banker. I have a banker who's really nice, and he helps me out with a whole bunch of things. I told him my plan that I wanted to put $1 million on Tesla, and his first response was, "Who do you have inside Tesla? What do you know that I don't?" Because he thought I was crazy, and maybe I was, but I don't know. I'm very stingy when it comes to money.
You're really good when it comes to money. You've taught me so much.
I
don't spend money on fancy clothes.
I don't buy clothes. I don't buy shoes.
You don't go out to dinner.
I don't. I hate doing all of that. These little things. I just know they add up, and I hate doing it. But like when I'm saying I put $1 million on Tesla, this doesn't mean I bought 1 million Tesla cars. It means it's an investment. I'm trying to have my money grow, and I did that today. And long story short, it's been 12 hours since I put in my investment. And drum roll, please. You want to know how much money I made?
Yeah.
So far?
Yeah, how much?
Negative.
I don't know.
$70,000.
It dropped?
It dropped.
Did you buy it at the low price that you had last week?
I bought it at a low price.
It's as low as it was last week when you missed it?
I bought it at $325 a share.
Yeah.
And now it's at $305. Really, really low.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and now here's the good part. This isn't like I wasn't this. You don't win the stock game in a day. You wait it out. I talked to a lot of people, and they're like, "Yeah, this is normal. You're gonna feel like you're losing money, but you gotta wait it out. My money may be in there for months, years, just waiting for it to get to the
Sure.
amount I want it to, so I can pull it out.
Yeah.
That's how stock works. You wait for it to go up, and then when you feel like it's at its peak, you pull. It's like gambling, but it's people don't consider it gambling. When I 100%.
It's 100% gambling.
It's 100% gambling.
Because the amount of time that it consumes you. Because you've been watching that stock. You were lamenting when you missed it at 320.
And
then it went to fucking 305 today?
Yeah, so it's
God damn it.
Right now, if I pull all the money I have in my stocks, I would get back $930,000 because the stock has gone down. I'm trying to explain this to the people that are listening at home. So this is normal. It's not normal. This was a big drop because Tesla fluctuates so much. Because it's just
what happened today that made it fluctuate? Elon Musk.
Elon Musk passed away. The creator of Tesla
on the day you put $1 million
burned inside the own car because they all exploded. No. It was just a bad day for Tesla. Reports came out. It wasn't a good day. But that's just how it goes. This is how it goes with this company. And I'm talking like I know this shit.
You've explained it well.
No,
so far.
I've talked to a bunch of people, and I've gotten
what was the good end? What were the good conversations you had? Like I heard you have a conversation with Joe today, where he was like, Joe was like, it's always going to go up. You'll be fine.
I had a conversation with Joe. He's like, it's Tesla. It's like one of the most innovative companies right now. You have nothing to worry about. It's going to go down, but like, don't worry. In a year, you'll see it skyrocketing.
Yeah.
So it's a waiting game, and the reason I regret doing it, and I did it because. Especially like when you're in school, they try to teach you how to make money. That's the goal, is how to make money. But they, at least at my school, or maybe the classes I took, they never taught me, they never teach you how to like maintain your income or how to grow or how to diversify your income.
Yeah.
And like that's the part I'm trying to figure out myself.
They never even taught me how to make money.
Yeah, well, we know that. No. Yeah, okay, fair enough. My school didn't either. They're not really good at teaching you how to make money. But
But we've talked about that. Schools should do that. They should teach you how to survive, and they don't. They teach you French.
Well, I learned Spanish, and I actually kind of found it useful.
Sure, but it didn't make you $1.
No, but I sound pretty dope when I talk to people in Spanish. When I say hola, after 5 years of Spanish, when I say hola, and someone goes, "Oh no shit, you watch Dora." No, but yeah, okay. So that's why I did it, and it's down right now. But I'm also telling you guys because it's such a I feel like it's interesting, and I feel like it's like such a learning experience, and like I kind of want everyone else to be in on it.
I think it's great that you told everybody. I don't think it's douchey at all. I think it's really good for the listener because now they can watch the stock and
you can watch
David burn.
You can watch me plummet. So for those of you guys who follow stock, I bought.
If you don't follow stock, you will now.
Yeah, I bought 3,000 shares of Tesla at $325.55. If you guys want to follow up with where my stock is at now. And now it's sitting at 305. If you guys don't know what that means, just do some research and you'll be like, oh shit, yeah, he's fucked.
How often will you check it now, from now on?
Okay, this is what I was saying. My biggest regret, if I can go back in time, I don't know if I do it. I most likely wouldn't because of how much it consumes me now.
I told you this last week.
I didn't know it would be like this.
Oh my God, I told you. I said, David, all you're going to do is watch that stock.
I am 98% sure it's going to bounce back up because it's Tesla and the world would have to explode for it to go down. Mm-hmm. But I check up on it every hour and it's fucking stupid and it's bad.
You got to do something else. Just let it go now.
I know.
Can't do anything.
I told Zane, I wish I can get hypnotized and pretend I ever spent money on Tesla, and then you come to me in like 3 years and you're like, hey, David, by the way, check Tesla. You see how it's doing so great? Yeah, you bought $1 million 3 years ago. You're fucking rich now, David. Or you call me in 3 years and you're like, hey, David,
got some bad news.
You got some bad news. You're going to have to move out of the country. No, but it was a lot of money, and it wasn't a good decision, but I kind of I really like living fast and dying fast, apparently. Do you know why I did it? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know why you did it, and it would eat me alive if I had $1 million out there.
Yeah, it was.
But you know what? The good news is, you're you, and even if you lost the $1 million, you'll be able to make money for the next.
My favorite part about the whole thing is it's really cool to have this like this outlook on. So like now when someone asks me about stocks, I finally have something to say. I'd be like, okay, go for it.
Yeah.
But dude, the first day I did it, I lost $70,000.
Yeah. Now you have a good story.
Yeah. And like
you're living life.
Yeah.
It's cost you $1 million, but you got a great story.
Yeah. You can't learn.
$1 million story.
You can't learn without failing.
This is true.
Maybe.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. So I'm telling you guys, one, to warn you guys, two,
Just you guys, when you have $1 million lying around, don't throw it into one stock.
No, two, to like, just because I find it so interesting, and I don't know. Like, I know my friends from my hometown are like going to keep up with this because it's just so interesting. It's like, will David crash and burn, or will David come out on top victorious?
You're going to get so many tweets now.
Yeah, now
People
everyone
will just be watching.
Yeah, I'm not going to be checking up on the stock, but everybody listening to these podcasts, I'm just going to get tweets saying, David, dude, Tesla went down 20 points. You're fucked, man.
What's going on with Bitcoin? I hear you talking about that a lot too.
Bitcoin's a whole nother thing I don't want to get into, but there's a whole lot of different ways out there to make money, and it's eating my brain, and it's very frustrating because I just want to focus on making videos.
Right.
But like, I'm so scared. I'm like, when the video's in, what the hell am I going to do? And like, that's what's like, I'm frantic. I'm like watching Netflix specials on how Donald Trump came to power.
Let's say you cashed out at $2 million.
Okay.
Let's say it goes well. Maybe in 2-3 years you cash out for $2 million.
Yeah.
Jason, I'm done.
I pull the money out of Tesla for $2 million.
Yeah. And then what would you do?
What I would do is I would continue investing in stocks, but what you do is you diversify. What I did is I put all of my money. It's okay to put $1 million into stock. It's not okay to put it into Tesla. Because when Tesla goes bye-bye, all your money goes bye-bye.
Yeah.
That's a very bad idea. But I just felt confident enough that it was working. And maybe it is. Maybe it's been one day. And in my head, I'm like, it's going to be in there for at least 3 months. So I'm just eating myself over a day. But
get a hobby or something. Or you should have a thing that you do every time you think to check it. Like, you go
masturbate.
You go masturbate. Well, not that.
I can't masturbate 50 times a day.
No, but maybe you go and look at like cats or something. You go look at like pictures of kittens online, or like puppy videos.
You come to my house. It's just a bunch of sketches of cats on my walls. I'm going insane.
You draw a cat every time.
I've drawn 30,000 cats in 2 weeks.
What did Liza say about this?
Liza said I was insane.
Oh, she did.
I mean, it was.
What else did the banker say?
The banker, it's my money. It's my money. He advised me completely against it. He's like, yeah, don't do it. Diversify your income. And I hope you guys aren't bored listening to this because I just find it so intriguing, especially when it's not your money.
No, it's not bored at all.
Listen to someone fuck up. No, I honestly just wanted to do it because, like I said, I'm really cheap with my money. I'm really careful. But like when it comes to like making more and taking risks, I don't know. I'm all about high risk, big reward. That's that's how I ride or die.
When have you taken a high risk in your life that it panned out?
I brought a 44-year-old to co-host my podcast with me. Aww. So let me tell you something. There's this thing called Bitcoin. It's like an online currency, and it's basically untraceable. That's like the most favorite thing for why people get it. It's like an online currency. It's not like regulated by the U.S. government. It's basically made by like a couple college kids. I don't even know how it started, but basically how it started out is Bitcoin. One Bitcoin used to cost like 2 cents, and then it used to cost 10 cents. And at this point, right now, this day, today, it cost $6,400 for one Bitcoin. So when my friend came to me and first introduced me Bitcoin, this was like maybe 5 months ago. He came to me. He's like, dude, you should really get on Bitcoin. It's blowing up. And he's like, buy one Bitcoin at least. It was $2,200 a coin.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, I'll try it. And I didn't get on it because my app wasn't working or some shit. I don't know. And I checked back a couple months later. I checked back 3 months later, and it's at 4,500. And I'm like, holy shit, it's doubled. I go to my friend Zane. I'm like, Zane, look at Bitcoin. It just doubled from a couple months ago. And then I'm like, I can't believe we missed that. I can't believe we should have hopped on it when we had the chance.
Right.
And then I check again 2 months later, and now I see it's at $6,400. And to myself again, I'm like, dude, I can't believe I missed it. And I keep missing it. The way Bitcoin works is you buy one coin for $2,000, right? And then you go and then you watch it grow, whatever. It can grow. It can also plummet to the ground just like any stock. And 6 months later, like it happened, now it's at 6,000. So you sell that same coin, and now you get $6,000 back.
Right.
When you paid $2,000 for it. So you made triple your money. And there's stories about people in Bitcoin. When the app or when Bitcoin first started, people, it would cost like a cent or two for a Bitcoin. And like the early people went and they bought thousands of Bitcoins. Like they just bought a bunch when it was a startup company.
Right.
And they completely forgot about it in their account.
Yeah, I've heard those stories.
And then fast forward to now, there was a guy who went on his account and found out he had $21 million worth of Bitcoin that he completely forgot about. $21 million, real dollars, like American dollars, just sitting in an account that he completely forgot about because Bitcoin just fucking blew up.
Wow.
It's nuts. It's just so crazy how many ways there are to make money, and it's just so intriguing to me. And like, I don't have enough knowledge.
There's not enough time in the day.
Yeah, I don't.
It's just not enough.
I don't have enough time to educate myself, so I kind of just jumped into the deep end with this Tesla thing.
So you just threw $1 million
in a goofy way. It was a big decision. I didn't throw $1 million.
How did you feel when you walked out?
I didn't. I just did it on the phone.
Oh, you did on the phone.
I did it on the phone. I went to bed. I woke up 2 hours later. I'm like, wow, I'm down $30,000. And then I couldn't go back to bed. And then I came here, and then Joe showed me the stock that I was trying to avoid. And he's like, you're actually down $70,000. And I'm like, okay. But like I said, Tesla's great. They're going to bounce back. They kill it. I can't wait for people to listen to this podcast in like 5 months when I'm completely out of money. They're going to be like, oh, look how cute he sounded and how optimistic he was. People are going to listen to this shit and they're going to be like, yep, that's the day David Dobrik lost everything. No, but Tesla's great. Go buy their stocks, please. Help us out here.